I think we can begin with the question, is education really changing in today's world? Hmm. What would you say? Are you concerned? Um, you are part of this um, school, and obviously, I think you are concerned about what education is standing for now. And I think that's obvious from what I've seen. Everyone, the parents too, I've seen them in the office talking to Nagabhushanam, and everyone seems to be concerned about where's education going. So it's a good question. What I found was I was raising my children in the early part of the century, and the computer revolution was well and truly underway, and there was a lot of optimism. But I didn't realize that it was going to almost entirely negate the influence of parenting in at home. Parents seem to find themselves standing on the sidelines because they didn't have the time and energy to put into um, becoming expert at using computers or seeing the potential for it. They're busy working, but the children learned how to use computers, and they spent a lot of time absorbing information through through the internet. And this, I think, a lot of my peers found this was to be quite overwhelming because you didn't know what your children were thinking anymore. They were using information from the internet from all over the world, and their behavior changed, was resonating with that information. So I think a lot of parents had a difficult time, and I certainly did, trying to figure out how to balance the information that you wanted to transmit as opposed to what was flooding in through the internet. So, in many ways, education has changed tremendously. The teachers are being also being put under pressure to keep up with the technology, and technology continues to promise speedy and better education, but there's very little understanding of how human beings learn together and work together. And I think in this school you're making a great effort to address that question too. So the children grow up seeing that learning is a collaborative effort between the teacher, the peers, themselves, and their behavior matters, and how they engage with the material matters. All these things have to be considered. So yeah, I think education is undergoing a huge change, and we don't really know where it's going to lead to. We can listen to the technology giants and believe in them, but I'm not so sure. I'm quite skeptical. I think human interaction, relationships have a tremendous role to play in the quality of life we have any time, whether here now or in the future. Hmm.